Hey, Head Harvester Ed,
Yes.
it's time for your review, your performance review.
Oh, I'm going to want more money then, Bill.
That's okay.
Well,
But we do this every year, don't we?
we try to.
I don't remember doing one, do we?
No, not really.
Uh-oh.
We always say we're going to do it.
Yeah, we never do.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
We do a 360 instead.
That's when you just kind of turn around in circles?
Yeah, that's what we usually do.
Yeah. This is Head Harvester Bill Armin from the West Coast.
Head Harvester Ed LaFlamme from the East Coast.
Head Harvester for Human Resources, Steve Caesar, from coast to coast.
Now we're going to talk a little bit about, since we have Harvester Steve here, our HR expert, we're going to talk a little bit about a section that we're going to have at the People Academy Live in Laguna Beach in November. And it's performance management and the pieces of that and how to go about some of that. So it's a pretty difficult subject for most of us to understand and more important, to execute. We're not real good at that, are we? We don't see very many in our assessments, do we?
Very, very few. So what are the pieces to that? This performance.
Good question, Harvester Ed. For performance management, it's a couple things. First, it's just basically coaching your employees to do the right thing. Second, there should be a formal disciplinary system to do things the right way to make sure people get written up or coached properly. Third, we should do performance evaluations once a year to make sure that we always have documentation for feedback purposes. If you do all three of those things, hopefully that will help you have better documentation that if you ever get sued for wrongful termination, you have paperwork there to justify your position.
I can see it'd be really good. But a lot of owners, they always say they don't understand how to do a performance evaluation, and their employees always want raises then.
Yeah, you do the review, and then like 2 minutes later, the hands are, and they want an increase.
Exactly.
Share with the audience a little bit how we do with that.
Yeah.
You don't have to give a performance review. You don't have to give a performance appraisal raise either. You should give performance reviews every year. You don't have to give a pay raise, though. Those should be independent. But the performance reviews, you should be evaluating performance at least once a year for every employee. Start top down. Start with your management team and go all the way down to your foreman. Then if you get to the laborers, even better. But you don't have to give performance review compensation. You don't have to give pay raises based upon their work.
How about for new employees? Would you recommend, like after 90 days, you give them some kind of review or feedback?
We hear all the time about the changing workforce in the landscaping industry. I certainly recommend a 90-day review just to make sure that people are moving the right way in terms of assimilating into the culture, learning their job expectations, and making sure they're performing well to help the company become more successful. So I think 90 days, good introductory review.
Now, do you think that would be for the crew members too, just the crew, the team leader, and then the people on his crew as well? You're talking that, or management?
Well, if at a minimum they should be doing top down. If they're doing executive team, management team, account managers, and crew leaders, if they're doing those people already, clearly the culture will support doing crew member performance reviews. But I wouldn't start from the bottom up. I would start from the top down.
And no matter what position you're at, we all want to know how we're doing.
Yeah.
And we want to get feedback on how I can do better within the organization and create more value for me and for the organization.
Good point. Good point.
Good stuff, huh?
Yeah, this is awesome.
Where can I learn more about this?
I don't know. Where can we learn more about that?
I think we can learn more about it from going to PAL. That's the People Academy Live, which is going to be in Laguna Beach in November. What are the dates, Bill?
November 18th and 19th. Beautiful Laguna Beach, California. You're going to love this place.
Right in Bill's backyard.
It is.
It's right on the water, and it's going to be a small group. That's what we want, a small, intimate group. Only 35 will be allowed in, and that way we'll really be able to focus on the information and get the most out of it.
We look forward to seeing you on November 18th. This is Head Harvester Bill Armin from the West Coast.
Head Harvester Ed LaFlamme from the East Coast.
Head Harvester Steve Caesar for Human Resources from coast to coast.
Now go out there and harvest your potential.